Good evening, everyone.
Howdy.
Hi, Johnny. Hi, Richard. I am Jad. How are we all? Hey, Johnny. I had a bit of a mishap after coming off yours last night. I'll tell you more in a bit. Oh, dear. Yeah. And it was the weirdest mishap you'll ever. Yeah. Nothing major, but yeah. And it's like this, Johnny. When it happened, Chris says, well, there's only you could do it. Honestly. Yeah, it was such a freak thing that, yeah, Chris says, well, I've heard of everything now. So, yeah. I'll explain a bit more, yeah, in due course. And what a shitty day it's been today. Link is up there, as well as the poll. So, if you're coming on panel, just click on link. Colouring in. Yeah. But yeah, what a shitty day. And not so long back, it absolutely. Yeah. Probably. Anyway, yeah, it absolutely bounced it down. We haven't had no thunder and lightning, but we've had lots of mist and but yeah. And I've had this come today. This is a different one. It's not my usual one. Copper Passion. What? Tracy came to see if I was okay. I'm there pissed on the bed with felt tips. I've heard it all now, Johnny. You know, with all the things to do, you know, felt tips and colouring in. Well, there's hoping, and then there's, yeah, what you actually get, isn't there? We're hoping for a dry day today, but we didn't get it.
The weather app says it's going to be dry. Whether it is or not.
You know, in that case, it's like seeing is believing, if you know what I mean. Oh, but that smells nice. He says he's on water tonight, me and old Johnny. I'm sort of detoxifying, ready for tomorrow night. So, yeah. I have got a couple of, how can I put it, accessories. So you'll have to wait and see till tomorrow night. There's only Chris knows where it is. Hi, Michael. Okay, okie dokie then, Johnny. But I mean, it's like me, Michael, like my other half, which is Pixie's channel. We never bother making New Year's resolutions because, to be honest, it's a waste of time. Because I, you know, by come 2nd or 3rd of January, you've yeah, forgot all about it, and you know what I mean. It's yeah. But there you go. You know what I mean? It's we haven't seen her for ages, Amjad, and that's why I were excited because we'd not seen it in ages. Johnny says mine's getting out and more and up in the weight training. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it all depends, what's occurring, if you know, Amjad. But yeah, we don't bother New Year's resolutions. We used to do at one point, we're going to eat healthy and we're going to quit smoking and yeah, you know what I mean. But hi Tracy, how you feeling, Trace? Did you get my message earlier on? Yeah, I'm just thinking of something nice and easy and simple on Tuesday evening. So it's deciding what we're gonna make. Either some cookies or some cupcakes. I've got a couple of recipes, like just for a vanilla cupcake with vanilla icing, and then I've got another one which is chocolate. Just
Hello, how are you doing?
how are you, Richard?
All right. Oh, look, I can be dragged through a bloody edge. Wind. It's really windy all day. Still no, but chuck it down and be windy all day long.
I know. Chris were hoping it could get out, but it didn't happen.
No.
30-minute chewy chocolate cookies or vanilla cupcakes on Tuesday. We're going for something nice and easy, nice and simple. So, sort of easing himself back into the new year. But I'll wait till Johnny comes in and I'll tell you about mishap that I had last night.
Yeah, I'm intrigued.
Chris says, "Well, there's only you could do that." Yeah. Ollie? Who's Ollie?
Hologram on the.
Oh, I wish you'd tell me these things. He's on about you. Everybody thinks you're that hologram.
All right, it's back in its boxes, that in bedroom.
Just seen it now. And can we make cupcakes? Yeah, that's fine. I just wanted something simple, something easy. I'll send you a recipe. It's just a vanilla cupcake with vanilla buttercream, and then obviously, it says only Jeanette could do this when she tells you. Honestly, honest to God.
Can't wait.
And it happened directly after coming off of Johnny's live stream last night. Directly after I come off of his live
You haven't
stream.
been drinking, right? Have you?
No, only coffee. But yeah.
I've just humped a load of my beer up my steps. It's my third dollop that now. I've humped it. Still got. I did a stock take. I've still got 28 cans of lager, and for some reason I must have bought a case of Guinness. I've got 8 cans of Guinness.
In Boutique Car.
In Boutique Car, yeah. Unbelievable.
Oh dear. But I mean, no, I've not broken a bone. No. Everybody's going to laugh when I tell you. Honestly.
No, we won't. No, we won't. I'll keep a straight face.
Yeah. For about 2 seconds.
I'm laughing now and I don't even know what it is.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Honestly.
I found a bottle of Smirnoff something or other and all. Smirnoff.
Is it Smirnoff Ice?
No, Smirnoff Mango and Peach or something. I don't remember buying that bugger.
Do you think somebody's put it in Boutique Car?
I don't know, but I don't recall buying it, that's for sure. Smirnoff, I can't remember off the top of my head without looking at it. I put it in the fridge. Smirnoff.
Is it like vodka but with twist to it, if you know what I mean.
Peach and mango or something. A big tall bottle. Well,
No.
about yon tall.
We're not vodka now.
I thought, who the bloody hell, where's that come from? Certainly not something I'd buy, that's for sure.
But obviously you must have done.
I wonder if I bought it for somebody else and forgot it was there.
So somebody's mind is the present.
Yeah, I just can't remember what the hell it's for. I don't remember buying it. You know, it's come from Asda. That much I do know, because all the beer I've got came from Asda.
Yeah, because you said you got a voucher for Asda,
That's
didn't
right.
you?
And I've still got money still left on that voucher to get rid of. But it's like I say, it's just not a shop that going. It's the one in Blackburn's awful. It's massive. It's like a football pitch. I hate it.
Yeah. When Chris went on that Friday to our big Asda to get beer and whiskey and whatever, he says it were manic.
Yeah.
And he yeah, that's one of the reasons why not go to Meadowhall at this time of year, because it's absolutely even in you know, in December.
Yeah. I'd rather, if I have to go to Asda, I'd rather drive to this one place called Clayton Brook near me. And there's a big Asda there, but it's quiet. It's a right quiet one.
But you see, it's only like a small one, so they don't stock a lot of what they've got at big Asda. You can more or less go to our big Asda and know that you can get what you want.
Oh yeah, the one in
99% of the time.
It's absolutely huge, but I hate it. It's that big. I just hate the place. You know, you walk in 10 miles just to get something, and then you think, oh God, I forgot
you see,
that.
The one, our one is on like 2 stories.
Yeah.
All food is down on the lower tier, and then up in second tier there's George, there's toys, there's cards, there's, you know, everything sort of homeware, games. Okie dokie then, Trace.
Yeah, well, the one we've got here, it's not a double decker, but it's horrible. I hate it, and there's other reasons. Yeah, I just don't like the place. It's awful.
But anyway, same as I say, Yarn's like on 2 things, and everything like electrical goods, you know, homewares, cards, Georgia Asda, everything is up on thing. Whereas bottom one is everything food and beers and whatnot.
When I went to that wedding in Scotland, wedding I went to in whenever it were, August, just before I got on ferry, I was early and I had an hour to kill. There was an Asda there, and it was beautiful. It was double story. It had escalators and everything. It was well posh.
Ours has got one of them escalators.
Really posh.
Not the step escalators, the flat ones.
Absolutely superb.
So you can like take your trolleys up on it, but we tend to take lift.
Because I had lost clothes while I was there, actually, because the T-shirts in Asda are really good quality.
Yeah.
You know, because I batter T-shirts at work, and Asda ones last a long time.
Well, we've always found that, because Chris and Callum like to wear joggers. Chris does wear jeans occasionally.
Yeah,
but they find that joggers is better quality, T-shirts is better quality.
Yeah. Good stuff is that George stuff, you know, it's good and it's cheap.
Yeah,
it's not expensive. You know, it really is good stuff, and I always get my T-shirts from Asda, always.
But the good thing about Asda T-shirts is they're very roomy.
Yeah.
You
order them off Amazon, say a 2XL. I'm not being funny. You can't get a stick creature into them. I've tried it.
Yeah.
2XL. I mean, they must be Chinese people 2XL, because they certainly ain't me 2XL.
Yeah, this is the thing in Asda. The thing is, they're there in front of you. Yeah. You know whether it's going to fit you or not.
Correct.
And you know. Yeah. Like Chris and Callum, they like things roomy.
I bought one of them bubble jackets from Asda, and it's brilliant. And I just have it thrown. I never wear coats, but I've just got it thrown in my car boot in case of emergencies. If ever break down,
that's
I don't want to be stood on hard shoulder with just a T-shirt on.
But Chris has had all manner of coats from there, you know, like waterproof ones, like summer thin ones. But if it's a bit on windy, you know what I mean? It's amazing. I'd recommend to anybody that they go and get the clothes from George at Asda.
Yeah, it's good quality. I've got t-shirts here, and they're full of paint and stuff that I wear for work, but they're still in one piece. They're not ripped, and they wash all right.
Same as you say, you know, on plus side, they're very roomy. They're good quality. But with our George at Asda being on you know, on top floor. Well, I say top floor. On second floor, the George is absolutely massive.
Yeah. It's all right. It's good stuff. I
mean, and even the underwear's good quality, you know.
I always get that off Amazon. I get my knacker crackers off Amazon. Packet of stretch on New Balance duds. Get a few of them.
See, the thing is, Chris wears boxers and he also wears pants as well.
Yeah.
So
I wear them stretch cycling style ones, you know.
Yeah, well, Callum don't wear, briefs.
Keeps your tackle organised on a windy day.
Oh dear. But yeah, whereas Callum prefers boxers, Chris will, you know, either wear boxers or briefs. It don't matter to him, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So long as it, you know, it keeps everything in.
Right,
you know
socks as well. I buy the same colour, same size, and I buy them all off Amazon. So when they're washed, I can just throw them all in drawer. It doesn't matter about putting them in pairs.
Pairing them up.
Chuck them all in drawer, and that's it. I'm good to go.
That's it.
No messing about hunting around trying to do a matching game afterwards.
Oh God. Honestly, we sort of scratch his head as to where they disappear to.
Yeah.
You know, you put them in washing machine together, you put them in tumble dry together, but when you come to try and pair them up, you know, you're always getting either one or two little robins.
Correct. I got fed up with it. I thought, bugger this. And I just, every pair that had a colour to it, I threw them out and I just ordered loads off Amazon, and they're all the same colour. They've just got grey with stripes on, pumph, and doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's
it. Out, wash it straight back into the drawer.
I'm just try the wax. I'll have to have a look next time I go in, because that Friday I was baking, you see. So Chris and Callum both went to Asda to get what needed getting, you know what I mean? And it left me in peace to, you know, crack on with my baking.
I need to get the old beard stuff out, because it looks like my beard's cockeyed. Well, that side's grey there, and that side's brown, but it looks like that piece is missing from there.
I can see what you're saying.
It's just
because one side's normal colour and other one's grey.
Yeah, this is grey and that one's brown, and it just looks like.
Get just some men out again, Richard.
I've still got some left in tube. I'll have a
do. You'll look even then.
Yeah.
But yeah. You see, mostly I have my shopping delivered anyway. But hang on. Johnny's here now.
Hey up, Johnny.
Hello.
Hiya, Johnny.
H2.
Now Johnny's here. I can explain. Richard's been waiting for you to come on, Johnny.
You're gonna put it on the drip like that.
He wants to know the mishap I had last night.
Come on.
Right.
You ready?
Yeah, are you ready?
You got to keep your face straight, right?
Yeah, right. So, I've got. Hang on a minute. I've sort of got to have a. Yeah.
Hurry up, I'm holding it in.
Yeah. Anyway, so I dropped off yours, and I've got the mother of all headaches, and that's one of the reasons why I dropped off, and I got earache. So anyway, I said to Chris, I'm taking some Cocodamol. Now, these is not Cocodamol, but for thing purposes. Now, when you push them out, don't you? Like that. like that, push them out. Right. That's the, the things. Anyway, so I'm sat here, I'm saying to Chris, and I look down and I says, where's all this blood coming from? Covered in blood. And that had done by pushing a can you see?
Yeah, you done it on the tablet box.
Yeah, pushing tablet out, and it had sliced end of my finger.
Can I laugh now?
And so there's only, I weren't aware of it until I looked down, and I were absolutely covered in blood.
I was waiting for a domestic crisis.
I wouldn't in my wildest dreams have thought that pushing a tablet after its thing would slice the end of my finger.
It's got that foil in it though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Edge of that can be sharp.
I wasn't any the wiser until I looked down and my top were covered in blood.
Oh, I got bloody child.
And I says to Chris, I says, where's all this blood coming from? I went, fucking hell. I says, I've sliced the end of my finger. I says, pushing that tablet out. At the time, I pushed it out and it come a bit keen, but I didn't think it could slice the end of my finger.
Yeah. Yeah, that's they were bad of them as them on paper or anything like that. But you just it goes in right deep and.
But you see, these is like you see, like foil.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah,
I've never ever done it before, and that's all I did. But these is gabapentin, but these were cocodamol. And
Yeah.
all I did were I got mother of all headaches, I got earache, and I thought, I says to Chris, I says, I've come off of Johnny's, I says, because I've got this earache, I says, and I've really got a bad headache. So I says, I'm having a couple of cocodamol, so I'm just sat here going like this, and yeah. So yeah, it was like a scene out of Nightmare on Elm Street.
They do, though, they hurt them little bloody cuts.
The same as Chris said.
Like say, normally cuts you at an angle and all, so
Yeah, it's gone from there. You see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, little slit like that.
But it were quite deep and all. And I think that's the reason it bled so much.
Probably
And for the next few days, your finger on
skin
everything.
grows and they disappear.
But yeah. And I said, well, who'd have thunk it?
She's got the
I says, if it weren't bad enough, I'd got a headache and an earache. I says, now I've got finger ache now as well.
I was about to say, did it take your mind off your headache?
But yeah, I panicked. Honestly, I did. You can ask Chris. I panicked when I seen all blood. It were all on my t-shirt. So obviously,
Yeah.
I'd sort of, doing this that kind of thing and didn't notice it. Yeah, t-shirt were covered in blood. And then I thought, I said, I says, I've nicked the end of my finger.
Yeah.
And the worst parts to get it right on tip of your finger.
It's like you said, when you've got blood coming from somewhere, you panic like hell.
Yeah, that were my first thought, Richard. I says, where's all this freaking blood coming from? And didn't realise that it was my finger that were bleeding.
Yeah, I remember the first time I ate fresh beetroot, and I went to the toilet a couple of days later, and I thought, oh my God, I need an ambulance.
Yeah, I eat a lot of beetroot. It can be a bit shocking.
It just, my stuff was bright red. I thought, what the fucking hell's happening here? And then
I only asked that question the other night, if you remember.
Yeah.
I says, does your pee turn red if you have
You didn't notice my pee, it was my other stuff in all.
Yeah, you're number 2.
Yeah, it did. It come out like a red salami. I thought, what the hell's happening here? And then it twigged.
Did you ring anybody for advice?
No, I just stood there looking out toilet, staring at it, thinking, "Oh my God, what's up with me?"
I take so many vitamins. My piss has healing powers.
I will take your word for it.
Hey,
Johnny.
hey, do you know, like I said, I was pissed at 2 a.m. on the bed colouring in. Look,
Yeah, what are you doing?
finished it
Colouring
off today, mine, but
Ooh.
Oh, fire! You did that last night at 2 in the
And
morning.
you were
well,
pissed.
no, I did about half of it pissed till about 2 in the morning, and then I finished it off today. But
Bloody hell!
Wake about that, Johnny.
I did.
yeah, Keena let me use the felt tips.
I don't suppose you got any choice at 2 o'clock in the morning. I had my partner.
Hello, Ernest and Adam.
I'm gonna have a go at another one now.
Johnny's wake of art when he were pissed last night at 2 a.m.
Inspirational moments on the old rum.
So is Tracy not going out tonight then, is she?
No, fucking everybody's fucking no-showed. Well, no-showed or not turned up or spent the money before they've had a chance to go out. So.
Oh, bless her.
She's me and Keena, right? I don't know if this will either make her feel happy or push her over the edge, but me and Keena are going to do karaoke for her tomorrow night. We're gonna sing up karaoke a little bit with her and have a few drinks. We've got a karaoke machine, you see.
Oh, bless.
We'll have a go. If the party won't come, we're gonna bring the party to her.
Oh, bless.
Yeah, never mind. They're either skint or not coming now.
I know Kathy very well.
Wow.
So,
And stay up till 4 o'clock in the morning every morning. She doesn't sleep right. She's bloody insomnia. Up all night, sleeps all day.
Weird. Well, every time I go to bed, I still wake up early. I mean, it were about 2:30 before I went to sleep. And
Adam says, Richard,
Oh,
what
well,
gauge is
that's
your sensor?
oh, what? All right, yeah, it's an
Yeah.
N gauge, Adam. N gauge. N for November, 9mm.
I thought about that years ago, actually putting like a roller coaster thing it back down. I've seen a few in America.
Yeah, I've seen them when them little roller coasters go. I couldn't think of hanging one out.
That's an idea. Playground.
Well, she could go through a pirate ship on last bit as it's slowing down.
Auction's got some stuff for sale. Wait, what auction's that then, Adam?
As soon as weather picks up, I need to get that fence, a new fence. He can buy fence panels. It rips fence, but I'll put it back up.
I've sent Tracy that. I sent her a message. I says, I just want to do something simple on Tuesday. Nothing too complicated, either some cookies or some cupcakes. So we've gone for vanilla cupcakes. Oh, bless you, Tracy. Well, that's it. That's it. I mean, tell you, if it felt like I did, I didn't want to go anywhere.
Well, me and Keena went out in the pissing down rain and got us some presents. I'll give her some money as well.
Well, I've been racking my brains. Because Chris wants a desktop PC. So, and I'm thinking now, what can I get?
Tracy wants another tower as well.
I'm thinking of going on Yours Clothing and ordering some more t-shirts and you see, I've gone on to them culottes that I wear. They do like a maxi version, which is like in essence like long trousers, and I love them. I absolutely love them. I've still got a pair upstairs. In fact, I might put them on tomorrow night. Leopard print. That's the only pair I haven't had on. But I bought 3 pair. Right. Comfortable as anything. But I'm
I
like,
don't know if I can handle my tree being up much longer. I might have to take my
she
tree
wants
down.
a bigger monitor.
Why do you have that telly on that's up on wall?
Honestly, yeah, it were only £80 when he bought it, Park Nest. So
There's a 32
he's
inch
thinking of
monitor.
buying. He's thinking of buying a gaming desktop
That's the way to go.
because obviously it
Mine's
does a lot of
an
editing.
older one, but it runs spot on, except for when it caught on fire. But I'll fix that.
If you're going to be running video editing software and stuff
Yeah.
like that, you want
But you
someone-
see that were ideal for him for his videos and drone videos and everything, because obviously, there's photos, there's drone footage.
Mine's been customised by Keena.
That were ideal for him until that lightning strike frazzled it.
Yo, Adam.
Hello,
Hey,
Adam.
Adam.
How are we doing?
All right.
Is
I've
this
just been on, I've been on auction site today. It's due June 8th. But it can view from 5th. Well, next Friday anyway. And I was looking, I was telling you all that train stuff that were for sale.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of it's not gone. There's some double O and there's some Engage and there's also trains and everything. Might be worth having a look at.
Yeah.
Call it-
What's the site called again?
Call it Paul Bayton.
Paul Bayton.
Yeah, Beighton. It's at Thurcroft.
Paul Bayton.
Yeah.
Chris is looking it up now.
B-A-L-L.
How do you spell that surname again?
Beighton.
I've heard
Oh.
of Bayton.
Oh,
It's
Paul Bayton.
our way anyway.
It starts on about page 3, Richard.
Ah,
Quit it to,
Yeah, Partners has
It's
put
got
link in.
it's got controls and everything. Just
Yeah,
keep
I've got
looking
it up
through them.
now. I've got it up now.
He had a loading just before Christmas at last auction, and obviously something it's not sold. And I think it's somebody that's had a big track in like a roof space and died because there's that much gear there.
Yeah, and they're selling it off like separately instead of one whole lot.
Yeah, you have whatever it say it goes for £30. You have your £30, then you have your 20% tax on top of it, which would be £6, and then your tax, and then you have your buyer's fee, which is on the £6.
Not bad then.
Yeah,
But you might see some.
Same as Richard said, the locomotive are very expensive.
No, they're most expensive piece.
Yeah, but they're in batches. Like there might be 10 in a batch, and all I'm thinking they've got. But this has got to be in a block or somebody who are an enthusiast because there's everything. There's been little men, there's been tracks, there's been ills. It's somebody that had one and probably died.
Yeah.
But they were Engage, 0 gauge, and is it triac or triple gauge? Triple gauge.
Well, there's a lot of gauges. There's N, there's double O.
But I know there was some N, and I thought yours were double O, but I know there was some double O and some N.
Mine's N.
Well, have a look. You might see something, you might not.
I'm looking now. I'm just going through them now.
Starts on about page 3. They do. But if you see, well,
I'm moving into loft, but I'm not putting a tray down.
well, like I said, it only caught my eye because lad I go away. I was saying to him all that train stuff, and I was sat here thinking, well, I'm sure Jeanette's doing a live tonight. I'll let Richard know if he's on.
Yeah.
Worst he can do is look and say it's not for me.
No, yeah.
On other side of the coin, you might say, well, you know what? Them 10 trains are going to fetch £10 to £20. With a bit of postage for them to send them down to you. Might be £30 all in, do you know what I mean? You might think, well, fuck it.
That's it.
But
With
I buy a lot of tools. I buy a lot of tools from them. Just before Christmas, get this one before Christmas. 2 bedside cabinets, modern ones, a triple wardrobe and a thingy table. You know, a mirror for women, dressing table like for bedroom.
Yeah.
With chair. It only went for 30 quid.
And that's all on it.
Yeah, and there was no wrong with it because I was nearly going to buy it just for bedside tables and then put it back in.
A lot of stuff are repo, you see. Repossessions at people's houses and that.
Or half
So
clearance.
they'll sell it for whatever they
I'll
can
tell
get
you what
for
they
it.
have got on. This is going to make you chuckle. I think somebody shut a brewery down. There's that much Smirnoff Ice and whiskey and you name it. All on 5 bottles of whiskey. I think it's only going to fetch 30 to 70 quid. Smirnoff, vodka, they've got it all on at the moment, but next auction,
Lot 261 might be of interest.
Yeah, 261.
What?
261. Partners put lot 261 might be of interest.
Well, I've got everybody looking at it now. I thought it was Richard.
He's put link for auctioneers in and everything.
Like I say, it's on every week. You can view it on Friday, but auction's on Monday. But you can leave a bid. Well, with me not working at the moment that much, I'm doing bits. I go up with an old bloke who I know.
Hey, Jeanette, I tend to get all mine free, don't I?
Well, I went up before Christmas for some roofing felt and a welding bench, a big fuck-off weld bench, 2 meters by about 3 foot wide. It was fucking right up. And I was bidding with this kid online, and it got to 50 quid. I thought, now I'm not fucking bidding any more than that.
That lot 261 Pointnest is on. If you were to buy that in bits, God, you're talking about. Fucking hell.
Let me have a look.
Them blue switches that you can see on Forta are 12 quid each when you buy them. They're what you call different points, changing points. Now they're £12 each of them. And look at
It's got. If you look through listing, it's got some controllers.
Yeah.
It's got like a controller with a box and everything, and it says life.
It says from 8th of January.
I'm okay for controllers, but them switches, they're that's a bargain, is that? If we went for less, but there must be 1, 2, 3. Bloody hell, I can't even count them. There's that many. But when you buy
what lot number is it?
261.
Let me go on to auction first.
When you buy them blue switches on Amazon are 12 quid a throw, I think. That I bought about 6.
Viewing and collection by appointment.
You don't have to. You can go up on Friday.
To actually see
What
it.
page is 261? Is it page 5 or something?
It's page. What the hell does it say? Page? I don't know.
Just go down to the bottom. It'll tell you next page.
Is it?
Well, it's 50 lots of page. 261. It'll be page 506.
There's 1 of 2. There's no page number on this I'm looking at.
Yeah, if you scroll down to the bottom under lots, it'll tell you what page you're on. Well, it might not be. If you're on your free seat, it might not be.
Yeah, there's no page number. It just says 1 of 2 in like a grey square, but it doesn't say a page number.
Oh, 301. I'm on 2 4 now.
261 it is. Well, them switches.
261 down this page.
They're 12 quid a piece, I think. Them. I can't remember how much I paid for them.
So do the auction what basically do they auction everything?
Anything, settees, paintings. At certain times they have different auctions, but these general auctions, you say, I won't have it. Welders, furniture, planes, coins.
Can you see that?
Right?
That's been in our family for donkey's years, and my dad bought it me when I were a kid.
Oh, these blue switches, Richard.
Yeah. I think they're 12. I'll tell you how much they are in a minute because I bought loads off Amazon.
Partner says there's 54 lots all on a single page.
Yeah.
I know they is. And they're estimated to fetch 30 to 50 quid. But they might not do. If nobody's bid on them, because nobody wants them, you could put a cheeky bid in like I did the week and once I'm at 20 quid, they expect to get to 30 to 50. Because they'll go down, they'll say 30 to 50 and they'll go starting bid 30 quid, then they'll go
tenner each they are on the Amazon at the moment. £10 each then.
But this
And-
is
and
it.
what-
If it means that they're going to get shut on them, then they'll take any bid, really.
Well, if you said they went for 50 quid, you'd have 20% tax on it. So that'd be another tenner, wouldn't it? So that'd make them 60 quid. Then you'd have 20% on your £10. So there'd be another £2 on it. So if they went for 50 quid, there'd be £62 only.
Yeah.
And then in the delivery, if you wanted it delivery, or I could pick them up if you needed. If you paid for them, I could pick them up and send them down. It'd be probably cheaper doing it that way.
Them controllers as well. I mean, I don't need a controller, but them are 35 quid of them. And
Well, like I said, it was just I just thought I'd point it out to you in case they're all on there.
Is there any actual trains on it then?
Yeah,
yeah, there's some. Yeah, I've seen some.
there's some for double O gauge. I know that, but and I think there's I'd one for N.
I won't even have a clue.
Oh, it's like out in life at the moment. We know everybody's struggling to a certain degree, and I just thought, well, if he's wanting to expand it, instead of paying 30 quid for a train, he might be able to pay 30 quid and get 10 trains. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the thing. That's the way I look at it.
I'd say the scenery to it and all that can be. That's not cheap, is it?
Well, like I said, I don't know what went, but in last auction there were all that kind of scenery, traffic lights, and all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Why aren't the links clickable?
I thought it said lickable for a minute. So
What link?
No, you can buy all that on Amazon. You're talking about £400 to £500 there for that one.
What for that 261 lot?
I would say, yeah. You've 400 quid just in switches, and that's all I can count because obviously there's a box around with them as well. Well, they're 10 quid each at the moment on Amazon of them Kato, like what they call Kato turnout switches.
they might be proper switches, might be a better make, you know.
No, the same brand of Kato. There's only Kato dozen.
Oh, right.
You can only buy it's what they call pre-ballasted track. It's got like
Oh.
plastic ballast already built into it.
Mhm.
But and
I mean, there might be something that takes your fancy. You never know, Richard.
there's a bundle of straights there you can see as well in the middle of the picture. And there's like 1, 2, 3. I can't even count them. There's loads. Well, them are a few quid a piece.
Some as I say, if you do decide to
Have you seen lot
buy
267?
You don't need
A large
them right
quantity
now.
of Hornby double buildings,
So they're no use to me. It's Hornby, unfortunately, because it's
isn't it?
the wrong size, I think.
What for buildings?
But if
Yeah,
I
the
just have a
buildings
look
are-
through,
the
Richard,
buildings
and
are a bit big.
if you decide that you're going to put a bid in or you're successful in a bid, just let me and Chris know, and Chris can go and pick it up for you. And you know,
There's one there, 20 to 40 quid, 3 boxes of sort of model railway scenery buildings, and the armour supplies to include Hornby miniature figures, footage, etc.
Yeah, it just depends what gauge they are. You see, that's the problem.
You just
can't
said
have
3
Everest-
boxes.
you can't have Everest in the middle of his train, sir.
Everest.
I can
What?
tell whether you can tell whether the
You
train's
can't
the right
have Everest
gauge,
in the middle of his train, sir.
as you can look at the coupling on it. Hornby double O has a different coupling than N-gauge, so that's how you can spot it on photos.
Like I said, don't want to sound a bit off subject, but if I'm not interested, I don't like learn about it that much.
No.
I just pick up on like people like yourself that are
Obviously,
doing
you know,
it, and if I can help them out and see, I'll see you.
in model railways, then yeah.
See
So
what?
obviously it piques interest.
Lot
I go for
261
tools.
would be okay, but it's all double O. Unfortunately, it's not N-gauge.
Well,
But
like you say, even if it were just switches, I'm not thinking. Just saying, like if you can make use of switches or something. It all depends on what you're planning long term, doesn't it?
Yeah, look at that, Adam. That's all recycled. I built that.
I'm in process of building something. Well, not as big as that. I'm a 10x8 shed.
That's a 13B8. Oh.
Well, this could be a 10x8. It's put down at allotment. I tell you something.
The only bit
Be like a workshop.
The wood trim on the front and the felt on the roof. Everything else was recycled wood. It's got laminate flooring in it, everything. It's all Electric's TV in there, PS2, about 300 games. There's stacks of games in there. Kids love chilling out in there. Got a sofa bed in there. I paid for the sofa bed. That's
My
fine.
brother-in-law slept in
See,
there Christmas
I
Eve.
know, Richard. There's a lot coming on between now and next Friday.
Worth keeping an eye on, though.
Oh yeah.
When
Yeah,
I went to see
I mean,
that door on that house with my
Some
boot.
good stuff. I mean, the problem is Hornby's not good stuff now. It's rubbish.
Well, no,
Hornby's lost its. Originally Hornby was the original train set maker.
Yeah.
But they're not now. It's garbage now. It's tacky rubbish. But they don't do Engage. Well, they do, but their Engage is called Minitrix. But they don't do a
The minute they start having other manufacturers making the stuff and just using their name, it's
there's about 6 people make it. There's Dapol, Lima, Hornby, Gauge Master. That's good quality. But the elite is what they call Graham Farish Bachmann. That's the best German, and it's top notch.
have you ever watched that Hornby program that's on Freeview?
Yeah,
Showing you how they make them now. They got a young I think it was a young lass designing trains and that on.
They did like a special edition one.
I saw that episode.
The quality's just
I'm not into it, but it's fascinating how they design them.
Yeah.
They wait for something coming up and they go, we'll make a train for that.
It amazes me how they actually go with a microphone and all recording gear and actually
I saw that.
the train to put the sound in the train, you know what I mean?
Yeah, to put it on chip like so it's perfect sound.
They actually go and record the train.
Yeah.
Amazing. But they're good with that. But unfortunately, just the quality's not there with Hornby. It's if you can put them side by side, and you can tell them a mile apart, which is Hornby and which is Graham Farish. We aren't even looking at it. We aren't even picking them up. You can tell they're just not there.
I mean, older stuff. If you can get old, and it's a lot better, isn't it? Well, good stuff, older stuff.
Better. I mean, nowadays, that Graham Farish stuff, it has a big flywheel in it now, so they run smooth. You know what I mean? You can literally get them to crawl along at a snail's pace. You can't get a Hornby to do that. Once you get down to 0 speed, they sort of jump and stop and jump and stop and mess about. Whereas the Graham Farish ones, you can set them so they barely move. You know what I mean? Just like a real train, and but you can tell when you pick them up. Hornby's lights are fair. The Graham Farish weighs a ton. But it's just the market they're aiming at. Hornby,
that's why I buy old. That's why I buy old tools.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I do buy a lot of modern tools, but on some things like pullers, I bought a set of pullers. Get this one from Amazon. I gave 30 quid for these pullers. They were bent. That's how much strength with them. So I sent them back. Anyway, I managed to get one from Carboot. I get a tenner for it. It was made about, I think, 19 stamped. I think it's 1969. It were made. Do you know what? I'd pull it off without even mending. There's no manufacturing quality were a lot better there. None of these Chinese steel.
Yeah. Things is nowadays. I don't think things is made to last.
No,
they're not.
Well, biggest problem we've got in this country, there's hardly any places make steel now.
I mean, look at Sheffield. Its nickname is Steel City.
Yeah.
But there's not many steel manufacturers.
No, and the ones that we do have are owned by Chinese, Tata and all that lot.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to say, and then they're not owned by, British people. They all Chinese.
Yeah, but now it's not like it used to be. Like Sheffield Steel, it doesn't matter what you say. It was quality. Now it's all about price.
Yeah, it is.
I'll tell you a true story. My sister-in-law's husband, because she got married since she married my brother, right? He works in steelworks at Sheffield. They lost a contract, right? And this company went to China and got all this steel from China at 2/3 at price. they'd been making some RSJs, and one of them snapped. So they were an investigation into it. So steel quality is not good. Do you know when they cut one of these bars open, what they were manufacturing from China, it was full of ball bearings. It didn't even been melted up to the right temperature.
Yeah.
So what they did, they asked Sheffield Steelworks, because these were what?
Jamie.
Oh, they asked Sheffield Steelworks to make these big RSJs for this building, and paid. So they paid from twice, and then paid over odds. Well, not over odds, but more than what they wanted to pay, just to get them done right. Because in China, they come up with a machine, just cut straight out the middle, and there was solid ball bearings that they were using. And he was saying, I don't know enough about it. He said, you can use ball bearings, but you've got to melt them down. And they weren't getting it hot enough to melt it.
Yeah.
Fucking stupid. So,
I mean, it's like I was saying a few weeks back. I used to work in. I'm a machinist, you know, and there's no factories about nowadays because they send all work abroad because they can manufacture it cheaper. Exactly the same thing. I mean, yeah, it might not be as good quality, but they're going to where whoever, you know, can manufacture it cheapest.
yeah.
Don't build them like that now. They're Bedford ones.
Yeah, it's
Made
good
in
stuff.
England.
That other one, that other brand as well, that Illinois or whatever it's called.
I've got some Bedford spanners.
They're big ones.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
I've got a load of tools, Adam. I've unlocked it behind me, and I did a review of a lot of the day. They're all. I put them on rug. It took me about an hour.
I know.
Is that all? You don't want to come to my house then?
Oh, I've got a 16x8 workshop, a caravan I've converted into a workshop. I've got a lot of stuff.
Tools. I spend all my money, seriously, on tools. I always have done trades I've been in. I've got mechanics tools. I've got just short of 10 grand worth of mechanics tools for when I'm a mechanic. And that's all brittle and that on gear.
This is all Draper stuff. Just stuff. Draper Pro, it says on a lot of it.
Not Draper. Sykes Pickerman, I like their gear. I used to.
Hi, Kevin. Grandpa Kevin. How are you? Happy New Year for tomorrow.
Some of the ratchets and that.
Hi, Gary.
Hello, Gary. How are you doing?
So, yeah, I'm doing another one tomorrow, a New Year's Eve. Yeah, so get the beers, spirits, pot, whatever you're drinking ready.
Look, ratchet.
What makes that?
Tipco.
Chipco.
Partner says Alfred's.
You mean Barco?
Tools.
British made. Tipco.
Oh, Chipco, never heard of that one.
You've heard of that one.
I've got a load of spanners at work called King Dick.
What's that?
I don't never use them, but I've just kept them as a big bundle.
Do you know you laugh about that, Richard? I've got a what we call a conduit spanner. It's for tightening conduit nuts in steel conduit, and that's made by King Dick.
Yeah, good stuff.
They make good conduit spanners, King Dick.
They're good for bashing with an hammer of them spanners. They don't
There's some King Dick stuff in this lot, spanners, isn't it?
Well, what a name, King Dick.
That's what it says on them. It says King Dick Quality Tools.
Partner says King
Well,
Dick
socket
brand.
Richard, well, there's some of them sockets that I showed you to King Dick, weren't they?
Yeah.
I had a look through
tell
it.
a good socket from a bad socket. If it's got loads of sides, it's a bad one. If it's 6-sided, it's a good one. Or 7-sided, whatever it is.
Six-sided.
Oh, baby.
6-sided. It's 6-sided.
You know, my copy, it's shaped in a love heart.
It's got loads of sides. You know, it's not no damn good.
It's all right. It's just made me a coffee, and it's a latte look, and it's got a love heart.
Oh, you soft old git.
He's going soppy in his old age.
Go on, show your true Yorkshires to say it wasn't meant to.
You know, you get pot luck. It just happens that way sometimes, Johnny.
They tried all week to get one of them.
Or your little girl makes you a lip balm one instead. Right, green. Okay. I'm not using it.
But yeah, you know what I mean. What were they thinking when the actual name King Dick?
Well, I've got the king rack downstairs. It's a sink rack thing, but it's a big, massive one. It's for men. I thought if I'm washing up all the fucking time, I'm wearing a big one. It's about 50 quid it costs. It's a big rack. It's got cup holders, things for all your utensils. It's massive, full size at the sink. Goes right over the sink.
Change its subject.
It's all right for cleaning your spanners, letting them dry.
Well, since it's mine, I should be able to use it for that.
Ding dingaling. I'm gonna dye my hair tomorrow. It's eat number on it. Chris's favourite number.
9.
Copper Passion. This one's called. I've gone with this one because it's a lot cheaper than that L'Oreal. That keeps going up in price. So I thought, right, I'll try
Due
it.
to cost of eating out, it's 89 now.
So yeah, I'm gonna have a bash at that tomorrow.
I'm doing Naffle tomorrow. Well, I tell I'm going to get this strimmer working that I've been working on today. I got a strimmer off one at Free Tights. It's immaculate. He says, I can't get it running. I've had a look at it today. I thought, well, spark plug's no good. So put a new spark plug in. I'm going to test it tomorrow. If not, reduct carb. That's tomorrow's job. So I'm not going nowhere in the supermarket. I don't like that. So it'll be get up in the morning, do that, have a bacon sandwich, start drinking, I think, tomorrow. Okay.
The thing is, partner, this one were called I don't know, forget now. But it were L'Oreal, and it's sort of gradually gone up in price. You know what I mean? So I seen that and I thought, yeah, I'm having some of that. So yeah, watch this space because I've got all grey coming through and all sorts. So I thought, sod it.
Jerry's giving me rock signs.
Partner says he's going to be carrying out a small repair to Mercedes. Hi, Crypto. How are you?
Oh, good talk.
I know what you mean, partner. Set fire to it.
I'm going to
They got Nick. New Year's Eve.
Keena's fed up of going up the bunk bed now. She's a bit older. She wants a bed on the ground. But while I'm doing that room, I might as well just rip that floor up and put. I've got some new flooring to put down in there. But I've got enough flooring to do the whole house. Literally. Well, it's from the factory, Adam. I just put down this white and light grey laminate flooring through the old place. Got it for now. Filled trailer up. Big trailer now.
Raining. I
built a trailer at 63.
Well, mine's an unbuilt one. I didn't build it though. My brother.
I don't think I've got photos on my phone in it. I'll get photos on my phone. In fact, wait a minute. Did I upload them to my Facebook?
Yeah, he couldn't get it out of his back garden because he's only got a Tesla. It went right at the bottom. I had to put loads of rope down and just tighten it back at car and pull it up and then keep shortening rope till I got it out of garden. The wheels were square. Big trailer though. Somebody had spent a lot of time building it. Solid. It's got its own brake switch, piston brakes.
What's that on? Trailer?
Yeah, on that trailer, yeah.
I took mine off.
It's got all grease points in that on it.
Richard's going to adjust for Menny's beard.
Tomorrow, yeah. Yeah, tomorrow.
Are you?
It looks a bit wonky because one side's normal.
This side's grey and that side's dark, so I'm going to just give it a quick do with the old Yakum tomorrow.
I'm way beyond fucking just.
Yeah, you need a gallon for that, Johnny.
Yeah. No.
Just had to put £20 gas on. God forbid I'm going through some gas this week.
Yeah. You gotta whack it on, aren't you? When it's a bit nippy.
It's got that heating on when it's cold. I'm just pissing it down here.
I just
She's
thought
absolutely belting it down here.
I'll be sweating in a
I
minute.
can't, whatever I do, I cannot let it run out, because if I let it run out, that's a nightmare. That means I have to go downstairs, bugger about, fart about.
Clean it down.
Oh,
I know. Say it's pissing it down here.
because gas meters outside, if you let it run out, you have to go down and reset it before it'll go again.
Well,
Put emergency on.
I'm going to say, can't you do emergency, Richard?
Can't though, because it's outside. Well, you could do, but you know, it's set now, so I can do it just off my phone now. But if it runs out and I don't know it's run out,
I have a similar issue though when I want to get to my gas meter. If the gas goes off, right, I've got to move about 50 tins to pass them to get to fucking gas.
I've got 48 steps, 3 gardens, on my hands and knees. The meter is below ground level in one of them funny, silly plastic boxes with.
Oh, and still the plastic things, what they drop them in.
Unbelievable. So I've never.
Mine's outside, but in wall, like, you know, a cupboard like you normally get.
But I've just put 20 quid on, so it's now back up to £36.59 now. As soon as it drops around 15 quid, I bang 20 on.
Hi, Tim. How are you?
Second 20 quid though I put on since Christmas. Hello, Tim.
How much?
That's the second 20 I've put on since I finished work for Christmas.
You're in all day though, aren't you? That's why.
I'm not though. I'm usually out and about. I mean, I don't tend to put it on until night time. Like I've been on once today yet. Remember? Just
How many radiators have you got?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh,
But the
one
one
here,
here in front of me is turned off. I keep that one turned off because it's where my computer and everything is. I don't want a boiling radiator right behind it. So the one that's right
Turn
here,
it off, yeah.
that's here, it's turned off all the time.
That's why you won't do it either way. You can't wait for you.
Who are we on in then and talking?
It's Chris. He says that's when you know he wants a wee, when he's actually gone out while it's pissing it down.
Partner says the Bugatti Veyron has more radiators than Richard's flat.
Yeah. Just the problem is I've got there's something wrong with my boiler. I have to keep putting pressure up on it all the time.
About every 3 or 4 months for top pressure back up.
And every day, every single day.
What a combi boiler? You're on about your combi boiler?
Yeah. I've no leaks
pressure
anywhere.
vessel, diaphragm pressure vessel's gone.
It's gone.
The diaphragm in the pressure vessel has gone.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, trust me.
boy.
I'm gonna have to ring them up, but I thought I can't be arsed ringing them up.
Is it under warranty?
Well, there's somebody who'll just come and fix it. It's not my lookout to fix, but I thought I'm not ringing them on Christmas. I don't want nobody jarred.
No. You can get it on. Just they'll come and change pressure vessel in there.
I ring them
It's
up.
a two.
Ring them in the morning. They come within a couple of hours. They'd send a guy around. You know what I mean?
Pressure vessel. It's about a 20-minute job if that half hour, one in, one out.
Yeah, because I have to top it up every day, and I've looked at radiators. I've no leaks or nothing.
It's pressure vessel. Yes, because pressure vessel holds engineering pressure in it to get flow around radiators and around your taps. And what it does, it's been up. I think you filmed to I can't remember, 5 or 8 psi. And then that's right. But what happens is we have seen with water below them, you kind of rot and get holes in them. And then if you have more water in, which means you have less pressure, which means you keep filling your water up. So yeah, another lesson you never wanted to learn. But yeah, that's what
we've had more problems with our. Well, we did have. We've had a new boiler put in now, but we had more problems with our.
That's different from mine. Mine's just a little flat-headed screwdriver to bleed mine with a little tiny hole.
This is a thing in our downstairs toilet. We've got
Spaceship.
You got what?
a spaceship,
Nice.
like a great big round
It's where ET went.
grey sphere.
Yeah, it's a pressure vessel. That's a separate one. Combi boiler's got them built
We've
in.
had a new boiler since. 'cause
Yeah,
we've
but it's
had
not a combi boiler what you've had fitted.
times. Yeah. I mean,
Adam, theirs were a bit old. It were glowworm.
Not wrong with glowworm. I had one in my first house, do you know? I had it in there for about 8 years until it packed up.
we've had more problems with that one. You know, no hot
What
water.
boiler you got?
Now they've changed it. We've got a brand new boiler. I think it's
Yeah, but what makes it? What's the Bosch?
No, it's a Baxi, I think.
Baxter, no.
Mine's a Worcester boy.
So, but right, you said right. So you're topping pressure up, but where's that water going? That's what I want. Is it just going out the condensing pipe somewhere?
What that water that's filling up in pressure vessel?
Well, I'm putting water in it every day. So where's it going?
Yeah, because that pressure vessel water it'll be going out at
Condensing
it's, well,
pipe.
it's not it's not an overflow. It's a
Yeah.
it's a pressure release valve, shall we say? And all water goes out of there.
Right, because I've looked everywhere. There's no wet patches.
Yeah, but-
for it. Nothing dripping.
But usually you don't see them, Richard, because them we've been in like a flat type thing, but usually they go out and go straight into drain, so you don't see them drain out when they're releasing pressure.
No, I've seen it. It goes down back at house. It does, but it's covered over with like a plastic trunking.
Yeah,
Yeah, but it's not dripping down there.
and that'll go into grates probably.
Yeah, but
We went with old boilers. They had a pipe going through the wall, but you just see it flowing, so you knew there was something wrong with it, like your old toilet. Remember toilets used to have a pipe through the wall,
yeah, it's
or an overflow pipe. So if your water went on, it wouldn't flood your house.
I can't use the timer. I can't set it to come on in the morning, say 15 minutes before I get up, because it'll just error out low pressure as soon as it tries to come up and just flash up on display E1 low pressure. So I can't even use timer.
We were going that all the time.
But that's definitely what's up with it, Richard. 110% certain.
Yeah.
It's the only reason try that, or it's got a faulty pressure release valve, which it could have.
Yeah, because
And that's dumping water out.
when I top it up, it makes like a funny sound. It sort of goes. I top it up and then turn it on, and it goes.
Baby,
Yeah.
you can have that mirror off. Fucking-
Thanks for straightening it.
Yeah.
Is that the cat?
Next time I do it, because it's going to need topping up.
You know that big mirror we've got
live
on the
view of
wall?
it. Amazing.
Well, like this, and try to look at it and it mirror, but it will like cocking to one side. Talk about vain.
But it does me head in. Just having to, it's got worse and worse. But at some time,
As soon as Tuesday comes, Richard, I'd give him
what I'm going to do. I'm going to send him an email on Monday.
Good to see you, Tim. You coming up? We haven't seen you for a while.
But yeah, you know what I mean. It's we've had all manner of things. That boiler that they took out, I jokingly said to him when they come and put new boiler in, I says, "Where's that going in museum?"
Yeah,
it's had more bits added to it than God knows.
No, lads will fill up the van during the day with boilers and then.
And basically, they come out and they say, "Well, really, you could do a new boiler," but they're not put your new boiler in. So now we're having all these renovations done. They're going to put all new windows in, new roof,
House under, you know,
places for people.
places for peanuts.
people.
What they pay? No, places for peanuts. That's what they pay. So only housing company I've never worked for.
But this is the
In South
thing. I
Yorkshire.
mean, Chris was saying today, when they put the bins out on footpath, right, a few weeks ago, somebody overfilled their cardboard bin,
Yeah, Tim's had snow where he is.
and it was full to capacity. Now it's blown all over the place, and obviously it rained, and so you've got soggy cardboard out there. And Chris says that they should, because see, we pay like a service charge.
Yeah.
Chris says by right, when the landscapers come, they should pick that up, litter pick in other words, but it's been there for weeks.
Yeah, places for peanuts, as we call them.
But yeah, you know, and Chris used to work for them before he stopped to look after me. And
How long ago that?
he, probably 3-4 years.
What did he do?
They were a cleaner.
I've
Well,
probably come across him at some point.
what's it up? What were your title again?
Keith
Maybe.
Skiver.
Now there's a posh. What were you called?
A domestic.
What were you called? A cleaner.
Pain in the ass.
Not listening. He's got a photo. Baby, what was your title at Places for People? What were your job title? Oh, General Operative.
Oh, so they can have you doing out basically.
Yeah, the long you doing out.
I'll tell you all lazy
As well
bleeder.
as Hygiene Operative. I'm sweating conkers, baby.
Gardeners are lazy bastards.
But yeah, but you see, they didn't clean internally. They only cleaned external, like stairs and landings. And, yeah. But,
Or having to straddle biscuits.
so yeah, but yeah.
You haven't done a walk with Biscuit.
Have to straddle biscuit to get away.
It's basically Chris knows what their job entails, and same as Chris said, that is classed as litter because it's on floor. It's soggy cardboard. Same as Chris says. Can you imagine an old person walking on that footpath and slipping on it?
Right, shit all. Hey, Ollie's back.
Yeah, but you laugh at it. I once, when I worked for council, I went to an house that three blokes had been out to replace this fluorescent lights. It's your own like you've got to replace it. You said this woman's in her 70s. Anyway, she had a fall and broke her hip. She sued council for thingy, and I had to go and put job right. And they said, I said, it's cost me £1,000 for a light fitting that cost a £5. You've no sense.
This is the thing. Same as Chris said, that's part of their job. They should have picked that cardboard up. Hi, Peter. Yeah, partner says your dog walker, your title is now Canine Exercising Coordinator.
Yeah, I'll probably see her in morning, Peter, as well.
Oh, Sainsbury's last.
No, he's got a Polish cleaner
Oh.
that bangs the roofer against his door.
What we're doing Sainsbury's, that's what we're going to see her before Happy New Year and all that.
She bangs her Hoover against my door like every Sunday morning.
But it was disappointed because it was a Polish lad.
Oh, that's not
yeah, that's true. Yeah, a few weeks back, it was a Polish lad. And he had something I've never ever seen before. He had a cordless Henry.
Oh, they've been about ages.
I've never even knew they did a cordless Henry. I nearly went out and asked him, what the fuck have you got there? Because I was amazed that they had a cordless Henry.
You paid too much service charge, Richard.
Unbelievable.
But this is what pisses Chris off, is the fact that we pay a service charge on top of his rent.
And during winter, we get sod all done.
Yeah. You don't see him for Hyde and Ray during winter.
How much service charge you pay?
God knows, it comes out with rent.
I think it's about, is it about 17 quid?
I think it's about 20 odd now.
Oh.
I don't know what the fuck's going on in this.
20 week, but to be honest with you,
But the
shit's
fact
happening.
is, if you're paying for a service charge and you're not getting that service, and that's what pissed Chris off, he's emailed them no end of times. And he
Well, the guy-
emailed them once and he says, we've not seen landscapers, he says, for about 2-3 months now. And believe you me, next day they were here.
Yeah, well, they're here every week here. It's unbelievable. I've never known such a grass to be trimmed so many bloody times.
You can play golf.
That's not the case with places for people, sorry. But,
When
yeah.
it was windy first time round a couple of weeks ago, it blew some panels out at fences. And God, next day they renewed it all new panels, the whole lot.
Well, this is the thing. When Chris packed up to look after me, one of the landscapers applied for Chris's job. So he says, well, how come you've gone from landscaping on to cleaning? He says, well, you guys, I, Vanessa,
Apparently,
apparently, it's same as Chris says, he thought their job were easy. And a few weeks into the job, Chris saw him and he says, how's job going? He says, hats off to you, mate. He says, it's a lot harder than what I thought it were. So, yeah, he thought he were going to get an easy life and working indoors and everything. And he thought he were going to get an easy ride, but he changed his tune after a few weeks of working there.
Because me and my work partner were that.
So, Crypto, you're not going to buy a camera and a cordless Henry then?
3 o'clock, so we could toss it off for an hour and a half.
I suppose. It's on top of his rent, this service charge. Now, you see, when we first moved in here, we didn't get charged the service charge. But then, I think about 2-3 years back, they started charging us a service charge.
179.99 Crypto for a cordless Henry. Henry, 179.
179.
And that's on eBay. Is that brand new?
That's what?
That's on eBay direct from Henry's. That my Henry direct. 179.99 with one cordless battery.
Like
Like I say, until that morning, because he was there hoovering away, and I thought, what's his bloody wire? I'm looking. God, it's cordless. Cordless Henry.
Partner says, what a con it sounds. Yeah, they're bad to wait for, and But the fact is, we like the area, we like the house and everything. Yeah, so it's a case of,
Have you bought that house, engineer?
Hey?
Have you bought it?
No.
So why you got a service charge then?
Next door. Mary and Brian
Why you-
next door.
Why you got a service charge then?
to provide a service.
Supposedly.
You shouldn't have a service charge unless you're buying it. Well, that's how it used to be when I were at council.
Well, yeah, I think it's £17 a month. Doing frig all, same as Chris says.
40 minutes run time off one battery. So,
How long run time?
40 minutes off one battery.
Well, that's not too bad.
What, 40 minutes?
40 minutes run time.
40 minutes. So your battery goes in top of his head. In Henry's head, you go into his head with battery.
Yeah, ram it in his head.
Correct. I never knew that until I saw it that day.
Yeah, Mary and Brian known theirs because what it were, I think a mum or a dad died, and she was left some money. So what they did was they bought it because they'd lived here ages, and obviously because they'd lived here ages, they got it at a cheap price. And then they had everything, new bathroom, all sorts. They did it,
It is hammering it down here now.
But same as Chris says, if ever we want lottery, we won't buy it. We'd just, But we've lived here how long now? About 7-8 years.
If you buy it, any issue with it is your problem.
Well, that's it.
Where did Chris live before that then?
Before Places for People,
Yeah, where did he live?
well, we moved when we moved in a masonette at
Hello, Tim. I don't know if I've said
Oh,
hello,
yeah.
but hello again.
Eightmore. Why? I forget now. But anyway,
What
because of
road?
my declining health, they moved us into a downstairs one.
Mhm.
It's when we've only been back here. I think 2015 we moved back to Sheffield, and at the time there weren't hardly any jobs going, so it took one at Cadbury's. You know, Cadbury's up near Hillsborough.
Yeah.
It were there, but we were doing like 2 12-hour shifts Saturday and Sunday. But then it went,
Cadbury's, you mean Bassett's?
eh?
You mean Bassett's?
Yeah, yeah. Well, the Cadbury's.
T-Bone Bassett's over there.
But he wanted something more like permanent. That were only like 24 hours. So then he got Places for People job, and he's only had them 2 jobs since we moved here, till about 4 years ago. And it all come about, Adam, because I fell one day, and Callum were at school and Chris were at work.
What, you fell for Chris? Is that what it meant?
No, I mean on floor.
Oh, you weren't proposing at the time, were you?
I fell near this sofa over here, so I were able to, like, you know, pull my son up. Same as Chris says, if you go to the toilet or you go in the kitchen for something and you fall in there, then you'll be there all day. So
What's causing it falls then?
I've got bad arthritis in both my knees. Well, I've got it everywhere. So
Keena's been downloading games to my phone, and my phone's going stupid now.
So that's sort of when we sat down and we discussed about him, you know, becoming my full-time carer. So, yeah. In fact, I've got arthritis everywhere, in my neck, in my shoulders, in my hands, in my knees, in my ankles, you know, you name it. Yeah.
I think I have as well, but well, I don't know for sure. But
Oh, yeah.
mine's right near.
Yeah, I'm the only person that I know that can fall upstairs and trip over fresh air.
Today, I've not been so bad. Today, it's not been too bad. And usually, when I'm sat here for a while, it gets uncomfy, and I'm always thrutching around.
But this is no word of a lie, Adam. I'd done a live stream one night, and I was busting for the toilet, and just so I didn't pee my pants, I went rushing through there, tripped over a thing that joints carpet together, head butted under the stairs door. I got greys all down here. This arm were black and blue from, you know, and it took me about 3 hours to get up off the floor. Chris were here at the time, like, but it, you know, it was a hell of a job going up off the floor. And then in the process of going up off the floor, I ripped my toenail off. So yeah, I went a right cropper that night. I head butted that door. And Chris says, in future, he says, piss your son. He says, don't go rushing to get to the toilet. He says, yeah. He says, you know, rather than sort of have you all banged up, you know, I'd got a graze right from like all the way down my nose. And I was bruised, yeah. So he says, in future, he says, don't rush to go to the toilet. He says, if needs be, piss yourself. Well, I mean, in essence, he's right, because, you know, you can change your trousers if you piss yourself. You know, your trousers in your pants. Whereas I could have broke my nose, I could have broke my arm or anything. So, yeah. So his advice to me were in future, just piss your pants.
It's downloaded some games to my phone and now it's really stupid. It's popping bloody adverts up.
So what time you on till tomorrow night then, Jeanette?
Don't know. Whenever.
All right.
But yeah, old lady next door, she broke her hip. Anyway, somehow she ended up with 3 Zimmer frames. You know, on about with Zimmer frames, like a frame, but it's got wheels on. Well, she gave me one of them, and it's been a godsend, honestly.
Have you seen them 3-wheel frames where you can sit on?
Yeah.
I want to freestyle them. They're always going them.
I mean, I don't only use it in arse, but yeah, if I'm going to doctors, take it with me then. But before I've got 2 walking sticks, you see. But that it's a lot more sturdy than 2 walking sticks. So, and I don't care what people say. You know, it's been a godsend, honestly.
It does the job. It does the job, no matter what people think. My mum bought one where you can lean on it, with like these arm support things on it, but she's too little. It's too little for it now, though. Even at lowest settings, she was nearly fucking throwing herself all over with it.
Yeah, it's like
I might bring that for you, Jeanette. You know, it's a proper one. It's got a seat where you can sit down on a bag.
Yeah. I mean, that'd be ideal, Johnny. For like, you know, if we're out and about, that's all right. But during winter,
it folds all up to put in a.
There's been leaves all over the place, and that's the problem with that because it's got like wheels on front, it's got like them rubber things on back. So as you're going along and pushing it, you end up when by the time you get to the car with a great pile of leaves this big.
That's it, Jeanette.
Ooh.
How fire.
It's got brakes on it, all that. Hang on.
Yeah. That's
That's
been a godsend, but if you're going out here and they ain't cleared leaves up, by the time you've got to the car, you've got a pile of leaves.
That's how much it folds up, look. Folds up quite.
Ooh.
If you actually see it's got the actual arm support bit as well. And brakes. Then
Yeah.
the seat on it, and it's got a seat and a bag on it.
Sorry, Tim, I couldn't remember if I had or not.
I'll bring it over when I'm next over.
Thank you.
Is it workshop or out? No, I think it's under the stairs, actually. It's here somewhere. It's definitely here somewhere. I'll find it.
But yeah, I hope this is no word of a lie, Crypto. I were on Johnny's last night and I dropped off because I got this banging headache and I got like earache. So I says to Chris, I'm having a couple of tablets. So it gets 2 tablets out, right? Takes these tablets, looks down, and I'm covered in blood. I'm thinking, you know what I mean? I shouted, I says, look here. I says, where's all this blood coming from? And as I pushed the tablet out, I'd nicked end of my finger, look. It's quite deep as well. And Chris
Can do that.
Chris says there's only you could do that. I didn't even realise till I looked down and my t-shirt was covered in blood. So, but yeah, I'm a catastrophe waiting to happen. So, yeah. So, in other words, I'm a big bleeder. But yeah, and it's you know what it is? It's these sharp edges, on these things, these sharp these. That's what had done it. Like one of these sharp bits on tablets. Nicked it, but it had gone quite deep. And
Oh, Tina, for God's sake.
what she'd got all shit on you.
Yeah, she's put something on my phone and it's going fucking stupid now. Every time I open any app, it's throwing an advert at me.
But it's the littlest of nicks, crypto. But yeah, I didn't realise I'd even cut it until I looked down and there were a load of blood on my top. And Chris says, "What you like?" He says, "There's only you could do that." So yeah, I have got a couple of accessories for tomorrow night.
Ooh. You're accessorizing.
But I'm not telling you. You have to wait and see. So hopefully I'm going to colour my hair and then I'll be all set. Let the merriment commence. There you go. Can you hear that? That's that. I've got a fan going.
I'm having to factory restart bloody phone.
Baby.
Fucking kids. Their own bloody laptop
See,
and their
that's
own
the only
phone.
problem when you download out on your phone, Johnny. You get bombarded with adverts.
There's not really on this phone, so I'm not bothered about restoring it, but she's a pain in the ass.
Stop.
No, I'm
I don't know.
Ginger thing's diving over to his catnip.
Even opening settings, we're firing up an advert.
But
I said, "Where's my drugs?" And they all come running over. Biscuit, come here. Leave it.
it's all right. Tucker's dived over there to that toilet that's got that catnip in it. Biscuit's come over to investigate it, and he's sat there as if to say, "You don't come any closer, boy."
Biscuit, leave it. Wanna go out?
Crypto, I was colouring at 2 a.m. Not what we're going on.
Go upstairs. Go upstairs then. Go on then. Go upstairs.
Hey, look, Crypto. Did a bit of late night colouring.
Is it annoying dad night?
Or while they were, inebriated, let's
I
just say.
started that while I was laid up bed pissed. Before you knew it. I finished it off today.
I'm surprised you could see to colour, Johnny.
I can when it's when you're when it's like that. Yes, Tina. Right, very good. You're gonna go to bloody sleep. Have you seen the time? She's making party things for her mum. Making some little party things to stick up for her mum.
Oh,
Pardon me.
Oh, well, she'll sleep in a bit, won't she?
that's the plan, Johnny. But whether or not
Well, she don't go back till friggin' 10th. She got that is ridiculous. That. So she's got
you
a
have
few
more
more.
holidays than Queen did. Sorry.
Tell you when they said to me at school gate, "Did you have a nice time off?" I go, "Did you?" Lazy asses.
That's it. And
Then they don't go back till a Tuesday. They need a teacher's training day. What? They're fucking sharpening pencils or something.
And then
Oh,
by
I was
February, they'd be on another holiday.
Yeah. And fucking 6 week holidays. It's even more. It's over 6 weeks now, isn't it? 10 weeks, don't they? They just get back and they announce a fucking half term or something. What fucking term? I'm looking forward to high school again.
Hey,
Oh dear.
Hey, oh,
Got a few
Hey,
more, yeah.
baby,
Oh, what?
look outside.
It's razzing it down here.
It's all right. That
Why
light's
does that
flashing,
come on all by itself?
and it was flashing and all.
Disco time.
That outside light, like flashing on and off like that. Stop now. Chris has opened the door.
Yeah, I went and got some presents for Tracy, so we got that bit sorted.
Well, I'm sure you'll make it a nice day for her, Johnny. Bet she just fell asleep because she said she was going to come up.
Yeah, she said she were, yeah. She said she was just going to have her food and then she was coming up.
She got into doing something else.
You had to heckle her on Amazon Echo, say, get your ass up here, Tracy.
It's a bit louder than the ones. I might make a joke.
Especially if she's fell asleep.
She gets mad. She goes, will you stop fucking announcing me? Evening, Edward. Good to see you.
Hiya, Edward. How are you? But
Yeah,
so yeah. So just to let you know, the results of the poll is majority don't make New Year's resolutions.
What?
What's up?
You're all start filling it in, man.
But so yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing
Me?
all right. I'm good.
It's a waste of time making New Year's resolutions. I'm a lot better than I were, Edward. I'd say I'm 98%. I still keep like coughing occasionally, but yeah. But yeah, I'm getting there.
But Tracy slept it off. She's been in bed for about 4 days. Fucking hibernating. She went from laying down to sitting up to laying down to sitting up.
But this is the thing. That's the best thing for it, Johnny. That's the best thing.
So yes, so you're going out with this girl or what?
But it was like me when I'd got it, Johnny. I'd get up in the morning. I'd only manage a couple of hours, and I'd got to go back to bed.
What?
You know what I mean? And I was like that, and then I'd have about an hour or so, and then I'd come back down, and it's going wappy again.
I was single parent for 4 days, didn't it? Keena's full on from when she says good morning to when she says night night. She's making party stuff at 20 to 11. No, she'd normally be in bed by now, but never mind. Do a good one. We can wake up at 7 a.m. for school.
But I mean,
Kids do that, don't they? You can't get them out of bed for school, but they can get up on the weekend at fucking 7.
it's nice that she wants to make some stuff for Tracy for her birthday.
If we could just take your tree and all that down in the morning, sticking some party stuff up.
You know what I mean? Even though, like, you know, bad idea to leave it till last minute, though.
We all know it's not a matter of that. No buggers coming.
But
Where is he tonight?
Where is that now?
no idea. Probably on a call with Ryan.
Back in a minute. It needs a password for me. My wife. I'm about to reset the phone altogether. I've got a little badge we got back at Wi-Fi box downstairs. You can just
Yeah,
take it
on.
out.
I mean, I think Chris has got a little card in his wallet. We're on and all.
I had a picture of it on my phone.
That's Chris has done that many a time, Johnny.
My phone's just gone tits up. Back in a minute.
Touch wood, since I moved in here, I've not had to reset my router once yet. It's always been on and worked up to now. Unbelievable.
But that's on it. I mean, it's like when I was setting Callum's laptop up on Christmas Day. You know, you have to go through a whole thing, you know, select your network, and then you've got to put your password in and
Yeah.
all that. It's all right once you're connected.
Yeah, it's never touch wood, never gone off now since I got it in September 2022, and it's still never ever glitched once. You know?
It's very rare we have any problems with ours. You know
When I
what I
was at
mean?
home and we used to have Virgin, I never had to do that. But when I was with Talk before then, every frigging day I had to turn Virgin off and on. But listen, I've never had to touch it. It's always lit up blue every time I turn around and look at it. Never touched it. And speed is just unbelievable. It's absolutely unbelievable.
Well, that's what you need, Richard.
Yeah.
You need something that's reliable and you know that you can, you know, rely on it, let's say. But you know, I mean, this is the thing, where we live, we can only get Sky.
Yeah.
Now, his dad lives out in Sticks and he went from Sky to Virgin Media. Now, we can't get that here.
No. It's weird, isn't it?
But now, because since his mum died, he spends a lot of his time down at his caravan. So he's got one of these Fire Sticks, fully loaded one, if you know what I mean.
That's what I've got in bedroom, if you know what I mean. Boy, mine is loaded.
Yeah. Well, anyway, his dad's got one of them. So when he goes down to caravan, you know, he just sticks that in his telly, what he's got down at caravan, and he can get all channels.
Yeah.
And that's good thing about them Fire Sticks.
Well,
Is
you just can't. It's madness. If you're paying for Sky and you've not got a Fire Stick, you know what I mean. You want your bums feeling.
Yeah. Well, Chris is seriously on about. Yeah.
I mean, there's a guy near us. He does them for £48 a year. That's what it is for this.
I think his dad's is about 75.
48.
He has like sports as well.
You have to buy a Fire Stick, obviously, but every year after that, he does your first time, 48 quid, and it's 48 quid a year, and you get every single channel.
Yeah.
Mine has never glitched, gone off, froze, or anything. It works perfectly all the time.
Chris is seriously considering it.
And he puts the VPN on it and everything, so you know, no hassle, no nothing. It's brilliant. You know, it's absolutely brilliant for 48 quid. There's too much channels to watch. It's just too damn, isn't it?
Tim says he's been with every internet provider there is.
That's just probably where you are, Tim. That's probably the wires and the infrastructure that's going to your house, you know, that's probably all out, old wires. So that's why matter when you get these people knocking, you know, ringing up saying, well, we can provide this speed, they're bullshitting. Nobody can give you more than whoever owns the line, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, you can only get...
And when all's said and done, BT owns the lines.
Correct. But the only other people who own the lines, Virgin own their own wires. Other than that, BT. So
in this new build army, they've got BT Fibre, which is at Warmwee.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
And then they've got Virgin, 2 separate boxes. And because it's a new estate, it's all fibre.
Yeah, this
100 meg plus.
I have that little tiny fibre wire that's like about as thick as a hair on your head.
I was talking to fibre guys when they were doing it. Well, they're still doing it. I was talking to, and he says, you know, one fibre wire can hold 252 internet lines.
Yeah, I can believe it. But
and he says in that box that they've got, there's 6 junctions, like 6 junctions, and each junction can take up to 10 fibres.
Yeah,
you might. I said, why you put so many? He says they just do, in case they ever extend estate or don't we, or they build some factories down the road and they need fibre, they're already in.
It's brilliant. I mean, this I'm saying here because this is a relatively new build. It was only built in 2009. This has got, you can only have BT fibre. You haven't got Virgin as an option. You can only have BT.
No, we've got option. But her across the road from me, she only moved in about a month ago. She went with Virgin and got 5 months free.
Right. That's unusual.
5 months free internet.
I'm going to say Virgin don't net.
Usually don't give you nothing. They're
I
right.
was going to say.
Because they know, know that fast.
I thought, yeah, 5 months free, and then what's it going up to? £80 a month to pay for 5 months to give you free?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, I had to laugh this afternoon. We were talking about something, I can't remember where it were. So I says to Callum, I says, yeah, I says, it's like trying to find rocking horse shit. It's never going to happen. Oh, we're on about lottery, that were it.
Oh, pardon me.
So our Callum went, rocking horse shit. So I had to go, I says, Callum, I says, what's a rocking horse made out of? Normally it's made out of wood, right? Yeah. I says, so a rocking horse can't shit. I says, that's why, you know, it's like trying to find rocking horse shit, you know, it's never going to happen.
Yeah.
So after I'd explained it all, penny finally dropped. You know, now I'm trying to explain to my 21-year-old, 3 years, you know, it's like rocking horse shit. It's never going to happen. God. You know, I despair on him sometimes. I says, have you ever seen a rocking horse shit? He went, no. I says, well, there's your answer then. So do you rent yours or do you own it then, Adam?
Listen, I rent this off Great Places. But it's brand new build, so you should have no trouble for at least 5 years, really.
Well, that's it. That's it. I've heard of that Great Places.
I used to work for them ages ago, years and years ago.
We often see their vans around here as well. So
yeah, I rent it. Long story short, I weren't getting on at my mum and dad's, and long story short, I ended up living with ex for a short period. Well, we were together at the time, like, but I went to live with her and got me sent down on housing as homeless.
That's it.
But she hadn't got room, and that's how I got this place. It just come up at the right time. Come up in March, and well, took it from there. And best move I've ever made.
They built a estate in Darwin, and nobody's buying houses, and they're not selling, so they're renting them off now for £99 a week.
Well, this one's
in Darwin, a brand new estate, brand new houses. They're two bedroomed and 3 bedroom. They've got drives and garages, and for some reason they're just not selling. You know, they're up for sale.
Can't afford it.
They're over 200 grand a piece to buy, and nobody's buying them. So there's a bit of a thing. There's a bit of a drama going on because obviously some people have bought them, and because they can't sell the others, they put them out for rent. So they've got people are pissed off because they've bought them, and they've ended up with people renting next door to them and all this, and there's a bit of a drama going on about it.
My plan is to get this.
Does it matter whether that somebody next door to you rents and you own yours? You know what I mean?
You know, I think.
Well, I think.
Are they like that and think it's beneath them for having somebody?
Yeah,
no. What I don't like about renting, Jeanette, is like you're limited to what you can do, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like this has got a drive, but it's separate to ours, right? Now, if it were me, I would have put a garage on there. If you want to put a garage on there, you have to apply to them, and they say, no, we don't. We're not letting you put a garage on there. You think, well, fuck me. Your own house. You just put it for planning if you needed it, and build a garage on there. That's what I don't. My idea is stay here for a year or two, and then go and buy again. That's my idea. Have you bought that one, Rich?
No, I rent.
Yeah.
Tim
Yeah.
says he got a knock on door the other day, and it was BP saying they are providing internet. Aye,
they are.
Ian, what you doing up at this time anyway, Ian? Usually in bed by now. But yeah, I mean, you know, if they were ever to bring Virgin round here, Chris said I mean, at one time it would have bit their hand off, but now, no.
Eventually, you will, you know, BT will upgrade your area to full fibre. You know what I mean? Eventually.
I mean,
It depends.
you know, some of them are fibre.
Yeah. See,
You know what I mean?
A lot more.
You're not at Wyburn, are you, Jeanette?
Most
Pardon?
of them are doing.
You're at Wyburn?
Norfolk Park.
See, most of them are doing fibre to cabinet, which is great, but it's not good if you wire from
Because-
cabinets back of shit.
No. Oh. I was thinking, what, near flat?
Do you know where Park Grange Road is?
Name rings a bell, but I don't.
Where
No.
Doctors, where Doctors is. It's Doctors.
No.
Oh, anyway.
Is it up near them that are built like seaside houses and all that lot?
No.
I'm just thinking where it is.
We see where we are. Most of these are either council or places for people. But when we moved in, they were building round outskirts, brand new builds.
I just wondered what we were saying new builds and that. I thought, well, I know Wyvern they built a lot on there because when I was working for South Yorkshire Housing at the time when they were building them.
But yeah. When we moved in, there were about, I think, 3 or 4 plots that they were just finishing off. But we saw Trent Middle and new houses. They built them all the way round outside in like an horseshoe shape.
I'm nearly there. Putting it back together. Go on. Luckily, you can sign back into most of it when we Google account. Yeah.
But yeah, this is the thing. I mean, you'd think we're like 10 minutes from city centre, but only one that the only provider around here is Sky.
Is it?
Yeah, can't get any other.
Can you get BT?
Eh?
Should be able to get BT. Because BT on fucking lines, what Sky you?
If you've got to get Sky, you can get BT because it's BT. It's open reach their own. So why?
Yeah.
Eventually, they will put fibre direct into house, and then your speed will just rocket.
Well, like I said, I get about 115 meg here.
A few months back, and that's supposed to be.
I get that upload. It's bonkers is mine at the moment.
But yeah, Sky sort of contact. You know when lightning struck and it frazzled box and engineer come out. She says, "Have you ever thought of going on this?" I forget what it's called now, but it's supposed to boost your speed. Anyway, they rung up and are you still interested in this, that, and other? And Chris says, yeah. Anyway, so they come and did it, and that's why we had to move because I'd got modem at the side of me. So they says, well, if you're wanting your modem in the same place, it means moving all your furniture out and blah blah. So Chris says, just drill through that corner. They'll put modem over there. So that's what we did, and that is to boost your speed and download speed and upload speed. And
I've got one of them. Oh. And then I've got the routers downstairs as well. I've got that extra one, that fibre one, where it's got a mobile modem as well. And if the other one drops out, that one takes over.
oh, Yeah.
My internet speed at the moment is just testing it now. It's exactly
I'm
1
running
gig.
a couple of Rico boxes.
Exactly 1 gig. It was 930 when I last tested. It's 1 gig now, and my upload is 110 gig. 110 meg.
I'm running loads of stuff on mine. I've got 4 Alexas.
But I mean, we've never had any problem. I mean, Callum's got his laptop and his Xbox and everything up in his bedroom,
Yeah,
and we've not had a problem like connecting.
There you
1
go.
gigabyte. Ooh.
Yeah, the Xboxes take a bit of your bandwidth.
But anyway, so as I say, you know, we haven't never had a problem with it.
It's a good speed, is it?
I'm 70 that time.
Still good. Very good.
There's an upload speed. And,
Yeah, well, you've never ever glitched while you've been on with us.
no, I've never had a problem with it. Ever since I moved in here, I've never had a single problem with it.
You'll have the modern internet into that building now, won't you?
It's just that it's the same as what Adam's got. That very little tiny. It's a way you can barely see it, and it's just it's behind me there. You can't see it. It's like probably the size of 4 strands of hair on your head. It's absolutely microscopic.
Only mistake they made with mine is they put it in, put it in BT, went with the building out, and it's under my stairs with a socket. Well, you put it in there and you shut door because it's got a door on stairs, and you can't. Your signal don't get out, so I have to drill a hole and put it because I've got it's like open plan downstairs. So my kitchen and my living room was like one. So I've drilled through a fucking wall, put it on a shelf in the kitchen. Fucking perfect. Round house now.
I'll try and show you my way.
Everywhere.
I don't
mine
think
into
you can
kitchen.
see it.
I did it the other way around, though, Adam. Mine came in at the kitchen. So I
The
drilled
light
an
is
hole
there
into
in the
the
corner. You can barely see it. It's just
No.
you can see it's got a run of silicone on top of it,
Yeah,
but it's there.
Yeah.
Comes in up there.
Yeah.
You can see a white.
I mean,
there.
if you didn't tell us it was there, Richard, I don't think anybody had noticed it was there.
No, it's there. You can't even see it. But it's right. It's no bigger than a hair on your head. It's unbelievable.
There you go. Good
There were 2
internet.
women that come to install it, and she
There
said
were
to
two
me,
women. There were 2 women come here when our modem got frazzled. They were 2 women that come out to fix it.
She come up steps with her drills and all the gear and step ladders. I said, look, the wire's already in. I said, it's the back of my telly. I said, all you have to do is turn it on. She said, no, you'll need a new. And she come and she says, oh, bloody hell, wire's already in. All she had to do was make 1 phone call and they switched it on, and it's never gone on. It's the only thing that it's changed on it after about a month. They said, do you want to go up to 1 gig speed for an extra £4 a month? I said, you ramp it up, get it whatever you can.
Well, with mine, they said we'll send you stuff out. Just connect it up to like this box that they've got in for broadband. And once you've got it, you can turn it straight on. It'll be on. And they don't authorise it off phone. Like Richard said, they didn't come out to house. Says, do you want it installed? I said, I can install it. He said,
yeah. Well,
24 hours, I had it up and running.
Because they thought they had to put the wire in, and they realised that they didn't have to put wire in. So they said, oh, we can go and have an hour for its dinner now because they think we're doing a full install. They were only here 2 minutes and they buggered off. Oh, yeah.
That's just been flickering again.
Let's forget all on my phone now. Back on anyway. Don't think I had any other choice with that.
After all shit she's put on it.
Literally, no matter what I opened, it opened an advert instead. So I had to wait for countdowns from advert to stop before I could click it off again. Yeah.
Has she got her own phone then, Johnny? I thought she got her own phone.
Yeah, but she never remembers to put it on charge. Told if you got responsibility of having a phone, then you remember to charge it yourself. I'm not
That's
charging it.
it.
She's flattened the tablets as well. There's your tablet laptop bag, and you know where the charger is.
That's it. That's it. They've got to take responsibility for their own stuff.
Sort of bedroom out. So
But
New
this
Year's
is the
done.
thing. I mean, Callum brings his phone down every night, right? But sometimes I forget. I'm that tired, Johnny. I forget to plug it in. And he'll come down and he says, "Did you know you forgot to put my phone on charge?" I says, "This socket, Callum." I says, "You know how to put it in and plug it in."
Yeah.
The charger upstairs.
So if you don't,
every
I'm going
day.
to give you a different kind of socket.
But yeah. So, but he sort of, I think he does it to try and make me feel bad. And, "Oh, you forgot to put my phone on charge again." I says, "Well, there's a socket there, Callum." I says, "You know what to do?" I says, "Plug, socket. The other end goes in your phone." It's as easy as that.
Correct.
It is literally.
Instead of going on at me because I have put it on charge, I says, "You know what to do in future then, don't you?"
I have them disc things that Johnny has. I just chuck my phone on disc. I have one at the side of the bed and one here. You know, them magnetic
Wireless chargers, you mean?
Yeah, them wireless chargers, them discs.
But the thing is, I'm responsible for my own mobile, so I know when my phone wants charging, and I
Oh, let's get to one of my Dove chipset though, Richard.
and so does Chris. You know what I mean?
Deodorant, shower gel.
The thing is with Callum, if he'll let you do it for him. But yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So there you go.
Oh shit. Literally, I'm gonna have to download everything back on. Well, I don't need loads.
Have you fully reset your phone?
Yeah, she frazzled it. I don't have much on it because I don't have any social media apart from YouTube.
Oh, I'm Dad's back in bed. But this is the thing, Johnny. I mean, if she's been using your phone and she's put stuff on your phone, then it's tough, basically, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Took it off what she put on, but it already infected phone. So.
But you know what I mean?
Downloading everything back on. Oh, it's doing it itself in background. It's because I reset it off my Google account, so it had everything.
Oh,
Guess what weather's like tomorrow? Pissing down.
I'm going to say shit.
Monday's a good day, and rest of the week it's pissing down till Thursday.
With Monday here, it says rain here for Monday here, for me.
It's rain, but it's best. Yeah, oh.
I've got a ceramic guy coming around on Monday as well. I can't be asked for that, but there you go.
What?
A ceramic coating guy. He's going to do my car. You know this ceramic coating?
Oh, ceramic guy.
Yeah, they call it ceramic coating. They rub all your car down, they sand it down, and then get rid of any blemishes or scratches. Then they do it with a ceramic coating and polish it and buff it and all this.
Oh.
You know, it takes about 6 hours to do. It's a big job. But he's coming on Monday, so he said, I'm hoping it pisses down, then he can leave it till Tuesday.
When do you start back to work?
Tuesday, yeah.
I use up turtle wax and stuff on my car. You say it's 22-year-old, it ain't got any dents on it at all.
So what's the advantages of having this ceramic coating done?
It's supposed to be more shiny and supposed to repel water and all this crap. You know, it's supposed to last 2 years once you've have it put on. They rub it down first with really fine sandpaper to get all any scratches or imperfections.
So do you guarantee with it then, Richard?
Oh yeah. It takes him a long time to do. He has a gazebo and everything. He sets a gazebo.
Oh, what is it?
Well, you said you were going to come up and then you didn't.
When you come on.
You know, breaking promises.
Oh, Tracy, where have you been?
The same way have you been?
Not been anywhere. Not yet, anyway.
You know.
Yeah, same time as that.
Tracy.
What you want in then? No else.
Yeah, that way. I need to back a skip up to this house. So much stuff in this house, it's fucking ridiculous. I'm having a good clear out.
I'm going to say, is it clear out time, Johnny?
Yeah, well, I'll make a shitload of storage at loft.
Ceramic coating is extremely great protection for the paint surface. Not only increases the
I bet you
life,
want one as well.
but also provides an amazing glossy appearance to it, as if the vehicle has just rolled out the factory. That's what it says here. Detailing, ceramic detailing, they call it.
Ooh.
There we go. First they wash it, decontaminate it, then they dry the car, then they rub the car down, then they wrap it with something called Asapril, and they do something called something with some clay or something, clay bar or something, I don't know, clay bar, whatever that is. Buffing, and then they repeat it all again. It takes 6 hours to do.
And what's made you want to do that then?
Well, to be honest with you, all it is it's a guy at work, son-in-law does it, you see.
Oh.
So he had his car done and it looked really well, and I said, "Oh, I can demand if he wants." And so he did it cheaper than what he normally charges. You know, he has all gear and everything. But that's all he does. He cleans cars.
Oh.
He only does one a day. That's it. He just does one a day. It just takes too long.
Yeah.
When he's finished with them, they're like they've just come out of the showroom. He picks everything.
It's like let's say, for instance, you said it takes 6 hours. They can only really manage one a day.
That's it, really. Yeah, they could perhaps slip
With
two. You know, in
another one, then
summertime he can probably get to 2 with longer days, but not at least time.
He'll have to take a picture for us and show us when he.
Yeah. It's not cheap. I mean, the price he charges normal customers, you're talking a lot of money.
Yeah.
Everything's coming back on slowly but surely. She's not touching it now. It's bad enough that the fucking thing's been dropped about 50 times. I'm just skipping his phone till it falls apart. It shouldn't take long. Screen's cracked in about 3 places.
But this is the thing. I mean, Callum's got his phone. I've got my phone. Chris has got his phone. So there's no need for Callum to say, "Oh, Mum, can I borrow you?"
You might not want to go on it now because the Roblox apps disappeared.
But you're good before.
But what is that Roblox thing anyway?
Oh, stupid bloody. It's a bit like just a game. You play all different levels and all different types of games, and you play characters.
Shooting stars in Kent last night, apparently.
What? A shooting star?
Stars streaking through the sky in Kent. Just watching on news. Lots of people.
That's where Bella is in Kent.
Oh, in Birmingham as well. Same shooting star. They were visible from everywhere. Last night.
Ooh.
Or shall we say in the early hours
Yeah.
The early hours of
I bet
Saturday
it was damp
morning.
when it landed.
If it's cloudy, you can see sod all here.
Yeah.
Chris wants the perfect shot of the moon. Like when it's a full moon, and he wants perfect shot, but it's, he'll go out and he'll say that's a no because it's shit out there. You can't see it.
Yeah. The problem is you only get a full moon once a month.
That's it. So he's got sort of all chance of getting out else. But once weather picks up, he's on about going car camping again.
I need a new fence first. Luckily, my dog's too scared to jump over
When
the
he gets
broken
to
fence.
55 and he can cash in his pension, then he can get his caravan, his camper van.
All right, I'm
Yeah.
done. I haven't spoken to you yet. It's
Yeah.
been fun, been a bit.
But you see, they were looking at one last night on Marketplace, and it were one of these high top ones that had been converted, and they'd reduced it. Right. So Chris says, well, to say where it is and the price that they want for it, he says there's got to be a catch somewhere. So I read a bit further down, it hadn't got any MOT on it. The same as Chris says, if we want lottery or, blah, 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 he said, I'd have offered him a grand or two extra. He says, well, you put an MOT on it and I'll have it off you. But that's ideally what he wants, a van that's been converted, but he wants one of them high top ones so he you can walk back to it comfortably.
I'm just looking here, there's some on Marketplace, there must be cons, there must be a fiddle somewhere. A 10-plate one here for 8,600.
Did you see that one he were looking at? I think it were a Chrysler van, I think it were. But it was one of these high top, and Chris says, there's got something wrong with it. He says, at that price.
Yeah,
and then he read a bit further down, it hadn't got any MOT.
This must be, there's one I'm just looking at, the first one on, I've just typed it in camper van, and the first one that popped up is the 2010 Auto Trail XL, which is looks like a Fiat to me, but there's no way that's £9,000. No way. It's the advert. It must be a con. Absolute bloody con. Must be.
I mean, because you hired a camper van, didn't you?
Yeah, that one I hired were 90 grand's worth.
That's what I'm saying.
There's no way that. No way is that 8,600.
There's got to be a catch somewhere.
I think they put the point in wrong place. 8,600 for that on the template.
A lot of people nowadays are getting shut off them because of this
Still,
clean air thing.
8,000's nowhere.
No, that's too
No
good.
chance.
For £8,000.
No chance. It's either spelling that, either decimal points in wrong place. Or I don't know. Something wrong there. Something definitely wrong there. And the mice is mixed up now. Jesus Christ. Yeah, there's something to miss there. Yeah, I could live in that. 8,600. Save a fortune in rent.
That's it.
And you could have a different view every morning when you get up.
Exactly. And that's exactly why Chris wants to buy one, is because it can go whenever, wherever, you know what I mean?
She's knocked off my internet banking and all the little shit.
I've opened the door back 20 times.
It's raining, that's why.
What?
It's raining. Either that or we were telling your dad that Tucker wanted to come in.
Because we were telling Dad that Tucker would come in.
Ain't it a ball ache, Johnny, when you've got to reinstall everything?
Trying to remember my bloody thing. I think that's it. I think I got it right, actually.
Am I drinking water?
Yum pizza. Oh,
Feel like it. What's it got to do with you anyway?
I was wondering what.
He says, why are you drinking water? I says, well, what's it got to do with you?
you're recharging your liver for tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm
Whichever it is.
detoxifying my liver for tomorrow,
I
Callum.
just see you got water.
Is it liver or kidneys? I always get mixed up.
Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's Superman.
Innit?
But yeah,
Oh, yeah, guess who's
you know, is it a crime nowadays just to drink water?
Guess who,
Well, it's not just water. It's
Guess who scored?
It looks like it's vodka.
Oh, it's water. And then he's asking me why I'm drinking water. You know, I don't. I take blame sent to anybody why I'm drinking water. But anyway,
Oh, right.
I won't be drinking water tomorrow night. That is a fact.
Oh God, no! Oh bloody hell, no! On fire.
Early start tomorrow, I think.
Yeah.
But
Well, we've been
It took me
Street
3.5 days to get a bottle of punch that I fucking got.
hit it on Struggle Street and then just ride the darts through.
that's none your business.
Might even be a pizza and all tomorrow. I picked some 14-inch pieces up from Morrison's. Well, like, that'll do.
We'll be having his normal Sunday dinner.
Oh, where is it?
So yeah,
Yeah, I've got ready meals for tomorrow. I've got a box of
is all your meals off that woman gone then?
yeah, because I ordered 2 weeks worth. Well, they ran out on Friday this week.
Oh,
There's not another delivery now till Friday, so I had to go in and do some food shopping today, which were killer. First time. So I bought a load of ready meals and I bought some of them chicken, whatever they are, them on the hot thing, the hot, whatever you call it, in the hot cabinet. Chicken peri wings or something.
Oh.
But
I mean, you
not
know,
usually.
I was watching that Ainsley Harriet, and he's doing this series about Mediterranean cooking, and he were in Morocco. And I was like,
today
yeah,
I saw it. My mum's. He were like doing something. He had to get changed, didn't he?
but I says to Callum, I says, as nice as it looks, you know, I says, and it probably tastes, you know, out this world. I can't eat spicy food. You know what I mean? And it looked absolutely gorgeous because it got all these herbs and spices and everything in it. I think, did you make it with couscous? It weren't rice, it was that couscous, I think. But it looked absolutely, you know, absolutely lovely. And yeah, you know, I said to Callum, I says I could just eat that, but I couldn't because you know, my stomach won't stand for spicy stuff. But yeah, you know, I must admit it looked absolutely gorgeous. They were in Morocco, I think. But yeah. Well, I'll tell you something we had yesterday, because Chris got some pizzas from Asda. And they weren't as normal ones, but they were absolutely gorgeous.
What, off their fresh counter?
No, it was Chicago Town, but it were like what did it say? It says something like Goodfellas, that's it. Goodfellas. And it were like just like when you order a takeaway or something, I forgot. It got like a thick crust round outside, but it weren't a stuffed crust one, if you know what I mean.
Mm.
But it were nice. So, I mean, it's not very often we have pizza, but yeah. And if we do have pizza, it's one bought from Asda.
Well, all I'm thinking is the quick and easy tomorrow night. Have a drink, bung it in the oven, get it out, cut it up, munch it.
Well, you see, normally when we have a pizza, Chris will do it in air fryer. But Chris says, "Well, I didn't realise." He says these is bigger than them that we normally have. So we had to do them in oven. Pan pizzas in farm foods are the best. Ooh.
No, Goodfellas are the best. Goodfellas in Chicago.
Hey, oh, I ain't fussed, Callum.
Goodfellas in
But
Pizza,
best one,
pizza to me.
best one I've had, but they're not cheap. Is go to Iceland and get a garlic chicken. They do. Oh, that's right nice.
Goodfellas in Chicago are the best.
£3.
Your opinion.
Yeah. No, it's fact.
Yeah, no.
Do
In your
you know what?
opinion,
It's fact.
You know what? I've never been to Domino's or Pizza Hut.
neither have we.
Just can't vouch it. I've been to pizza places.
Gary goes on a regular basis every Tuesday.
I've had Domino's.
What? Domino's?
Eh?
I've had Domino's at my course.
Well, yeah, you have. But we've never had a Domino's. I think they're overrated and overpriced myself, but hey ho. But I reckon them good fellas is just as good at half price. Yeah.
Well, these pizzas I got from Morrison's on reduced the other day when I went down on Sunday for Christmas. 14 each pizzas, £1.81 reduced from £4 or something. Right, well, they'll be all right. But what's a 14 pizza these days? About a tenner.
Yeah.
Gotta be on it. Might even be more than that. I don't know.
A couple of the Saturday before Christmas, and weren't the best, unfortunately. I weren't impressed at all.
Where was that from?
It just tasted like any old cheap frozen pizza I could buy from anywhere.
Back in a minute. I'm sorry about
Where was
this
that from, Rick?
I'll come back.
Domino's.
Domino's.
Kids ordered it. They ordered it.
If you go off before I come back, she's knackered it
They
all
were
again.
very mediocre.
Yeah, I'll wait till you come back.
I need to find a bank letter.
It were okay, but it went out special. It weren't as good as the Sainsbury's extra special ones that they do. That are a £5 a piece. Them big.
I won't know. I don't wish Sainsbury's. I'm not that posh.
They gorgeous. They are.
They're absolutely superb. They are.
What's that? Sainsbury's specials.
Sainsbury's extra special. They're called. And they're like big, but they're not round. They're like an oval shape, and they've got.
Oh yeah, I can remember when you got that one that time.
They're
It was nice that did, Richard.
Yeah, well, I've had a few of them. They're good. They're usually on offer as well. The normal price of £5, but when you go in, they're usually, hey, his is here at last. Was united.
Yeah, about 5 minutes before we do to shut it down.
You ask me, boy. Hey, boy. Yeah, boy.
It's all right. We're discussing pizzas.
I said Chicago
Oh.
are the best pizza.
He'll know. Being a Welsh bloke.
Domino's.
But yeah, you know what I mean? To me, it might. A pizza's a pizza to me.
Everybody says that, like Sainsbury's is doing. I don't think it's any different than anywhere else, man.
Do you know what type of pizza I like?
Go on,
You know
then.
when there's like the crust has got like sauce in the middle. It's like all
Yeah,
crunchy.
yeah, I know what you mean, like a stuffed crust one.
Yeah, I like those.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I can eat a pizza with pineapple on it, but I much prefer like mushroom and cheese. If that, you know what I mean. But I won't turn my nose up at one with pineapple on. Let's put it that way.
Oh, we had this debate. We had this debate in another group last night. Should pineapple be on a pizza?
Yeah.
We've had it several times.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't mind it.
I'm not for pineapple on a pizza. I don't mind it.
It just adds a bit of a twist to it.
But yeah,
I had gammon.
it's one of them things like a take it or leave it, if you know what I mean. I don't mind if it's on the pizza or whatever, you know what I mean.
When we went for his Christmas meal, I had gammon, and it was really nice. And the pineapple that they put on top of it was Battered.
Like
I've
saying,
never had that before.
yeah,
Battered
Christmas
pineapple.
pudding as the Christmas dinner. As a pudding.
Never had that before. Battered pineapple. Invented the razor.
Yeah. Oh,
Wilkinson.
but yeah,
Sword.
I've never heard of that, Richard.
No, battered pineapple. Because
Yeah, they do. Mostly, most restaurants just slap it on your gammon and
yeah, you're on top of gammon, 3 rings, battered, and then there an egg as well with each ring. It was bloody good. Oof, oh, brilliant.
But yeah, you know what I mean. I've never heard of battering pineapple before.
No, I haven't. First time I've had it, but it was good.
I have from Chinese called pineapple fritters.
But I mean,
Oh.
this, oh, I know what you mean now.
Well,
Says it
What?
was Gerald Cooper in Full Monty.
where were we? No.
Tom Wilkinson.
All right.
I know it were old fella in Full Monty.
Him who had all his gnomes smashed up, he were.
His house and everything got repossessed,
Yeah.
didn't it?
Yeah, yeah, he had gnomes. They rolled it gnomes up to the window while we did that job interview.
But yeah, but I've never known it with gammon, battering pineapple with gammon.
No, it's first time I've had it. It was good though.
And is it like somewhere local to where you work then, Richard?
Yeah, yeah. It's called. It's a big pub and it's sort of like an eating place, and it's called the.
Hello.
Hello.
How's it going, Laser?
Good man. How are you? I'm just doing the dishes
We're in the kitchen tonight.
Yeah.
in the kitchen. I just had a curry.
Yeah, boy.
You've had what? Chicken curry?
I just had the curry. Well, I made curry yesterday. I had some yesterday, and then I just had the last of it now.
Curry for Mazda.
So I'm just cleaning it up. What was you talking about? Pizzas?
We're on
Yeah.
about the debate, you know, pineapple on pizza or
There's pineapple for log of pizza.
If you want it on there, put it on there.
that's it.
Exactly.
I'm easy either way. You don't. I don't.
Look out on a pizza, can't you? How
Yeah.
you want?
Yeah, pizza is just posh cheese on toast.
Yeah, initially it is.
Although the best pizza I ever had was in Boston, which is the home of pizza. I also had it in New York.
Oh, Boston is in America. I didn't know Boston is in Lincolnshire.
No, in America.
Okay.
But yeah, but I mean, America's the place for pizza, isn't it? If you know what I mean.
Do you know, I've always said I'd never go to America on holiday, but I would like to go, like, over a couple of days just to try food. You know, all these big steaks and these big donuts. You've seen it on Man vs. Food and that kind of stuff, just to try and see what they like. I watched it once, and there was this woman saying they've got an inside market.
Yeah, go on. Tell him.
And they have
Tell him.
beef,
Tell him.
chicken, and turkey on this sandwich, and they put £3 of meat, each meat on it. £3, £12 of meat on a sandwich. I've done it for a week.
The average stomach can only hold about £2 of food.
I ain't plunking your arse, do you?
You've got
And
to,
they put
you've got
£3 of meat on one sandwich.
Yeah.
yeah. These professional eaters, what they stretch their stomach. There's things they do. What they do, they drink loads of water to stretch their stomach. But it's very dangerous because if you drink too much water, you can actually drown your organs.
Yeah.
You can, yeah, you're right.
I've heard that as well.
Huh?
Yeah. So what they do, they drink
You know
like
what
a
they do
gallon.
with, what they call hazing, where they, you know, when they go into wherever. Oh God, Callum.
Sorry.
Freshers Week or something, isn't it called?
Freshers Week in town now.
Yeah, and they'd make them. You know these great big bottles that you know they have in these drinks
Yeah.
dispensers. They'd make them drink at all one of them.
Look.
Now,
Yeah.
this particular time, this lad died. and it was caused by him on making him drink too much water.
We'll play with toys.
And you can you know, that's basically what happened. He drowned because he drunk too much water.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
In America, it's like Freshers Week, and it's what they call hazing. I mean, they tried to stop it.
They call it hazing.
Yeah.
Of course they do.
They call it hazing.
You making that up?
No, you research it.
Hazy week. Every week's hazy
Yeah.
week.
Yeah, boy.
It's like
Yeah, boy.
it's like this Freshers Week, and the up higher up in hierarchy, and then there's these that's just coming in, with sorority houses and whatever. You know what I mean? And basically, yeah, they'd go down in basement to this house, and they'd make them stand for God knows how long and drink all this water. And this particular time, this guy collapsed, and when they did autopsy, they said he drowned because they were making him drink all this water.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
So yeah, but the actual name for the procedure is called hazing, but they're trying to phase it out.
Hazy's got a lot to blame for lots of procedures.
I
When I
know.
wake up in the morning with my mouth like a fire back, I go, yeah, boy, he's done it again.
Listen, you can't fucking blame me for your drinking problem. Fuck's sake.
I have to sneak to the bin with all empty cans.
Look what I'm drinking. I'm drinking soft drinks. This is apple. It's apple and mango. It's apple and mango juice with lemonade and ice.
That took some.
I found a
puffing
bottle of
about.
Smirnoff shit in my boot tonight. That's it.
I don't know where it's come from.
Yo, Hazy.
Oh, Johnny,
Hey, mate.
I got a bottle of vodka.
Keenan,
Oh,
that
this
can
is I got.
get everything back
We
on.
were rolling around in boot. I thought, what the bloody hell's this?
Look at this. Can I flip the camera around?
The actual
Can you? Look at this nonsense.
Bloody hell, it's like a brewery.
thing of
Fucking
hazing,
nonsense.
it says
Yeah.
and
right.
any activity expected of someone in joining or participating in a group that humiliates, degrades, abuses, or endangers them, regardless of a person's willingness.
Hello,
fucking-
you,
that's
Be-
perfect.
you Betsy. Hello.
That literally describes me.
Bexy.
What?
That is his name. Is it?
Jeanette, read that out again. Read that out what hazing is.
It says any activity expected of someone in joining or participating in a group that humiliates, degrades, abuses, or endangers them, regardless of a person's willingness.
That's it. It's you. It's
That's
you.
me. That is me.
God damn it, you're in the dictionary, man. Yeah, boy.
And fucking that is me. You can't make it up.
That's you to a T, is that?
Right, who's gonna put a bit of wind in it now then? Holy shit, that's uncanny.
Yeah.
Right, this is
that's
Cambridge
really-
Dictionary definition. The activity of playing tricks on someone, especially a new person in a fraternity or sorority, a social organisation for university. 10 fraternity members had their heads shaved during hazing last week. A hazing incident ended with one student in hospital.
The amount of people I've shaved or made shave themselves is fucking silly.
What? Oh,
We were trying it all night with Johnny.
What's it called? What's it called? Hazing.
Hazing.
What?
Didn't work really.
Hazing. Hazing.
Hazing. Fuck yeah, it's called hazing. And if you're lucky, you'll get some of my special glazing.
Where's that? Oh, sorry.
I know you've only just joined us, Easy, but I'm going to close it down.
That's all right. I only popped on there, though.
Yeah, I'm gearing up for tomorrow, you see.
What's happening tomorrow?
I'm going live again for New Year's Eve.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy.
There you go. So thank you for everybody who's joined me on panel, and thank you for everybody that's participated in the chat. And I will see you tomorrow night. See you all
later.
later. Bye.
See you later.
We'll be back now in a minute.
Okay.
Hello again, everybody.
Hello. Told you. Bye.